For some reason, even with 84 Hunter now entirely achieved by doing birdhouse runs, I still haven't gotten a magic tree seed. There's a task to plant a magic tree in this patch, and I really want to do it, but I haven't gotten a single magic tree seed on this account. I'm going to go ahead and plant my spirit tree here on Brimhaven. I don't really have a good way to get here that doesn't involve a lot of running, so I think this one will be the most useful for me in the immediate, though I probably won't use it a ton, honestly, either way. Need 91 farming to do the spirit tree task where you travel between two spirit trees that you've grown. I also don't have any more spirit tree seeds, so that's a problem. Hopefully we'll get some more before then. Anyway, hey, and welcome back to another episode of Trailblazer League. So, the last video was a long one. Man, made so much progress in that video, even though on the surface it didn't really seem like it because I still have half of the tasks required to unlock the next area. A lot of the tasks I did required a lot of time, especially that Goutuber grind. Man, that was ridiculous. But since then, I've been here at the Quram ones. Right now I'm up to 8,300 in the bank. My goal is to get probably about 12,000, so pretty much already there, honestly. I wasn't really expecting this to happen, but I had to do a little bit of work yesterday, so I just spent a lot of time having my phone open on the side. It's so easy, you just tap once every 5 minutes. As a result, up to 94 fishing. On the way, I've actually gotten two tasks. One was catch 100 Karambans, which was a while ago, and the other one was my first 90 skill. And I'll be getting another one shortly, which is my first 95 skill as well. I wasn't planning on getting that first 90 or first 95 quite at this point, but honestly, there's just a certain minimum amount of time of AFK time I had to put in, mainly just for editing the videos. And because the progress is just so fast, it's like my progress outpaces the efficiency of AFKing this long. Really, I should have been waiting for the 16 times relic to do this much fishing, but because it was just time on the side anyway where I wasn't able to do active play, it really was more like zero time. Not really, but you know, you get the point. So I'll be wrapping up that 95 fishing at some point in this episode. However, it's really time to get on this task grind again. 31 tasks to Fremennik, really excited to get it done. The first thing I want to do is complete any achievement diaries I haven't done already that I have access to. I know I can do Falador easy and medium, Kandarin easy and medium. I might be able to do one or two of the hards as well, but I know I'm limited on a couple stats I don't really want to grind up yet, so if I can't do them yet, I can't do them yet, but let's go ahead and get started. Oh, and of course I always forget to provide an update. 85 farming and 84 hunter in the background. I've been pretty aggressively keeping up with my farm runs and hunter runs. I am, however, totally out of herb seeds and nearly out of logs for hunter. So one thing I want to do real quick is knock out 75 crafting so I can do magic birdhouse runs. Oh, and here's the clue stack from probably about 6 hours of fishing. 14 easies, 14 hards, 10 mediums, and 2 beginners. Interestingly, the beginners I think are still stuck on the like 1 out of 1,000 global rate. The other ones are definitely a lot faster, but the beginners don't come in nearly as fast. Not that that's a big deal. I don't really want to do a ton of beginners anyway. But I'm going to be saving most of these for when the Fremennik region is unlocked. However, I may do a couple in this episode, but we'll see. I was just making my battle stabs to elk and hit 74 crafting, which is actually combat bracelet. However, adamant gloves are already better, so I'm not going to go out of my way to get that. I don't actually have any dragon stones right now anyway. This is kind of interesting. Normally seaweed gives you such a tiny experience drop in cooking. Maybe not even one. But for some reason, it still is giving me the equilibrium experience. So I get 160 experience every time I cook a giant seaweed, which is kind of weird to see. There we go, 75 crafting. I actually made like 100 molten glass, and I really only needed like 10. But that's an amazing level to get because now I can do the magic birdhouse runs just in time too, because as you can see, down to 20 logs, but 458 magic logs from when I AFK'd them a couple episodes ago. So that'll get me going probably until I'm ready to be done with birdhouses. I know that I have herbivore unlocked and there's a lot of herbivore related tasks. I'll also need those herbs, and at some point I'm going to stop doing tree runs as well. I would like to try to get the 25 million farming experience task, but we'll see how it goes because that one will be tough and take a lot of time. First birdhouse, and that should be a task to build it. Yep, hard task. Getting a lot of additional passive tasks. My playstyle really lends itself to getting these passive tasks done. Just a little seaweed update here. Totally out of spores, so I'm going to have to try to AFK a little bit more and get a few more, I think. But I'm up to 1,800. I think I'll need about 2,700 to hit that 25 million crafting goal. This is obviously way more than enough for 99, so I'm just waiting on getting Super Glass Make, and I'll be knocking that out right away. But I'll need to get a few more spores in general so I can hit the 25 million goal. So hopefully this works. Can I get some branches? I think I need like 4. It's really obnoxious to obtain these because they aren't grown right when you check the health of the willow tree like you think they would be. Yeah, that should be enough. And if you plant another willow tree and then check the health of that one, it resets the global timer or whatever that says you can get more branches. So it's like you basically have to not do a tree run and then come get some branches. And the reason we need these is to craft a fruit basket here, which is a Falador medium task. I need 6 branches. Alright, another try here. Fruit basket. Medium task complete. Alright, so I need to turn myself into a woman so that I can do a recruitment drive quest. Always love this little dossier. It self-destructs when you read it. Cool little custom animation. Hey, I'd like to come in here. I can't come in? How about now? Can I come in? Hey, thanks. Alright, there's Black Knight's Fortress complete. A little bit of interesting trivia on this quest. The reason it has a 10 quest point requirement is actually because of that 2.5k cash reward. People would spam new accounts and do this quest first thing to get the reward quickly. It was actually decent money back in Classic. So they added the 10 quest point requirement to avoid inflating the cash value too bad in the game. So it's kind of interesting how that was the case back then, and now we still, or Jagex still applies quest point requirements to various things to try to limit botting today. Alright, there's Recruitment Drive. Did this because I needed it for the Falador Diary. So what's the Magic Birdhouse experience drop like? 13k? Pretty good, pretty good. I've heard it gets up to 18k when you hit 15 or 16,000, so that'll be great too. But honestly, more importantly than the experience at this point is definitely the nests. You actually get more nests the higher tier birdhouse that you have, so it's worth building the highest tier, irregardless of experience. A little bit of a weird diversion here, but I was noticing I was getting really close to this task because of the Initiate armor that I just unlocked. If I wield this Rune Mace, which has a prayer bonus of 4, it means I can reach a prayer bonus of 30, which is a 100-point task. It's pretty nice. I wasn't sure how I was going to hit that. Managed to hit it with the Initiate, Holy Symbol, Ardoin Cloak, and Rune Mace. Just killing the giant mole for a league task, and it should also be it's a hard Falador task as well. There was the Falador Easy Diary complete. So unfortunately I made a small miscalculation. For the Falador medium task, you actually need a crystal key, and I don't have that. I'm also not really in the mood to try to grind that out for this. There's enough tasks that I can probably do ahead of that. So I'll only be doing the Falador Easy, which I can turn in now. And of course using it on prayer for a nice easy 30k experience. 67. I just realized I totally forgot about my Broodoo Shield. I could have used that instead of buying a Rune Mace with the Initiate and Holy Symbol to hit the plus 30 prayer bonus. So that's the Easy Kandarin Diary done. So I'm just doing a little bit of a Barbarian Assault here, and the cast a Surge spell thing was actually accomplishable in here. I didn't realize it because you get Wrath Runes just for the purposes of in here. Pretty cool. So I came here to Barbarian Assault to knock out a Kandarin Medium Diary task, which is actually only to do 1 wave, but I figured I'd stick around for the Queen Kill to help my team and make sure that I didn't leave them hanging. Then I figured I'd knock out the Fighter's Torso as well, but I actually think I'm going to come back for that. It is a task, so I'll probably wind up doing it. Of course, it's also a huge benefit to melee training as well, though eventually I plan to get a BCP and then it would become irrelevant. So maybe it'll be useful, maybe it won't. Depends on when I get it, really. It honestly wouldn't even take that long. Everyone's doing a really good job, and it goes pretty fast. Annoyingly, I'm a little bit off the attacker points, but the other points I have, so I'll probably come back and get it at some point. Though I can do this, which is another task. I can just buy a Granite Body for some money and a Queen Kill, and that should be a Kandarin task. I have to wear it. Yeah, so hard task and Kandarin area for doing that. I will probably hold on to this for a little while, actually, because it's my best plate body by far. One of the main problems I was having is I'm actually so squishy that I was at risk of dying a lot, and it would be really bad if I did. So I'll come back later when I'm a little stronger and have some better gear for actually surviving here. This must be the first person in the world to ever use this anvil for anything. But also, has anyone ever picklocked this chest for anything other than the diary? It's so weird. It gives a little bit of coins and some steel arrow tips. That's so weird. But that's the medium Kandarin diary done. So speaking to the wedge here to turn in both the easy and medium diaries. Get some good experience out of it. There we go. Get some other benefits as well, but I'll let you look them up on the wiki if you're curious. 30k prayer experience for the small lamp, and 7,500 for the large. Well, I guess 90k after the multiplier. That's 69 prayers, so almost to 70, and I haven't really done any prayer grinding other than that initial like level 30 grind at Blue Dragons. And if we look at the tasks, 23 tasks until the next area, so getting pretty close. Just got to keep going at it. There's some easy tasks I can do and some other ones that will require a little bit more work. Oh, I can actually do the Western area provinces easy and medium as well. The ones that require Tyrannwin don't kick in until hard, so I'm going to get those done too. There's 95 fishing in the first level 95, 250 point task. That might be my first elite task actually. That's amazing. Actually going to be pretty close to that final relic by the time I unlock Fremennik at this rate, though I am taking a bit of a weird route. So I wanted to make a quick guide on clue juggling. So you should have seen that gone up on the channel a day or two ago, depending on when you're watching this. So if you haven't seen that yet, make sure to check it out if you want to learn how to clue juggle. It's really the only way I'm going to be able to get significant clue completions with my region locks, especially of the hard tier where most of them are in the wilderness. But through that process, I spent 7 scroll boxes on 1 clue completion, and I wanted to open it in this video instead of in the tutorial. So of course, hoping for any unique, that would be amazing. We get 2 task completions instead of 1. However, I'm good with just the completion if that's all it takes, because that's really why I did it. Let's see what we get. Wow, that's great. 2 uniques and a rune plate body, which is a really, really rare unique for rune plate body H1. And that's awesome because I don't have a rune plate body yet, so I'll probably be using that off and on. I'm super happy with that. I'm going to save the rest of these until I get the Fremennik region unlocked, just to make sure I can complete as many as possible. But there's not a whole lot of hard clue steps there, so I don't think it'll be super useful to me. Alright, slight change of plan. I need to do some video editing and get some other things done, so I'm going to be here AFKing at the Teaks while I do so. I'm going to need these for construction, so I figured it was worth doing even at a lower experience rate. I don't really need to do any more fishing right now anyway, so we'll see how far I can get in woodcutting. I don't know how long it's going to take me, but I'll be here for the next little while. Alright, finished everything I set out to do. Was here for a little under 3 hours, getting close to 1.2 million woodcutting experience per hour, and I've got about 2,500 teak logs in the bank. I do plan to use teak logs for 99 construction, so I'll need about 8,000, 8,500 of them, so this is definitely a grind that I'm going to be putting on the side as well, whenever I need some downtime. Generally speaking, though, the AFK grinds go so fast with Endless Harvest. It's really nice having the auto banking, but geez, like my AFK grind progress is so far ahead of everything else. I'm going to hit 99 in my gathering skills way before I have enough supplies to do everything I want to do. Oh. Doing the Brimstone Essence Mine teleport was an easy task, as well as a task for the diary, and also there's a plane, I'm sorry. And that's the end of the easy task for the Western Provinces. So this should be the Eagle's Peak quest done. This will allow me to finish the Western Provinces medium diary, but also I wanted to get it done because I still might do some Chinchamba hunting. And the task question is actually to ride this guy, the Jungle Eagle, all the way over to the Phillip Hills Hunter area. It's always a kind of fun cutscene you don't really get to see very often. Kind of a useless transportation system, honestly. But there you go. Medium task done. And a medium league task. So just speaking to the Elder Gnome Child here to turn in both of these diaries. Get 2 lamps, which I'm going to throw into prayer. Definitely am going to keep throwing all of my lamps into prayer, I've decided. The herb lore I'm not too worried about because I actually really enjoy farming and the whole process of getting seeds and growing them, making herbs. So I think it'll be fine. Plus with the Equalizer relic, I should be able to get extra experience for everything I do there. Whereas with bones, there's not as many experience drops involved, and you don't get quite as much of a benefit from that. And I just don't enjoy collecting bones very much anyway. But as you saw, I just got 70 prayer from those lamps, which means I can do piety. But I don't think I'm going to do the Knights training grounds yet because I want to try to get the 16 times experience for those experience drops. But we'll see how it goes. I'm not that many points off unlocking the 16 time relic. I should be able to get there before I need to do that. But 17 tasks still off of unlocking Fremennik, so let's keep going. Here's an easy 2 tasks that I really have just been holding off on until I needed to because I didn't have that much money, but now that the money situation is pretty resolved, go ahead and buy the iconic Dragon Scimitar, equip it for 2 tasks, a hard task and a medium. Nice and easy. Alright, time to crank out a bit of Slayer. If I get it to 50, it'll be a base level 50 task. Plus there are a couple of Slayer tasks I need to do surrounding it as well. Conveniently, my first task is Hill Giant, so I'm going to go ahead and kill these. I'm hoping to get an Obar key, then I'll get another task of it as well, because I can go kill Obar. Alright, with this kill, that should be 50 Slayer. Means base level 50s. That's awesome. It's only a medium task, but from here on out, the milestone tasks, so 60 and up, will be hard tasks. Alright, that's the last Hill Giant, and where my Slayer journey ends. I just wanted to earn some Slayer points, and that's all I had to do is just finish that task. Oh, and no Obor key, by the way, so I'll have to do that again some other time. I don't feel like grinding that out right now. Just kidding, I forgot I need to actually get an assignment for Duradel, which is 28 spiders, which is nice because it's pretty fast. But that'll be another task. Okay, with one more Korambo on, we should hit a hard task. Hello. There we go. 100 Karambron's cooked, which is a hard task. It's late. I'm tired. I don't know why that took me like 102, but it did. Oh well. Oh, and I'm not going to cook anymore until 16 times experience, or I really need food, but I'm hoping this will allow me to coast through. Not a whole lot in here, though. So, it was apparently a task to wield this red topaz machete, and I didn't know it, and I sold it before I had a chance to wear it, so I have to try to get another one. That actually wasn't too bad. I just let them pay me and sold some gems I had in my bank. Thankfully he sells one, otherwise that would have been a lost cause. I would have had to go get another gout tuber. Okay, I got it. Alright, we'll see how this goes. I'm attempting to kill a mithril dragon for a task. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I used about 5 Korambons. Ooh, Runite bolts, nice. Alright, back here I hope for the last time. I'm hoping to get the giant pouch and a nature tally. The giant pouch is a task I'll want to do down the line. I'm not going to try to get 75 from crafting right now to fill it or anything, but there is a task to fill it, so it would be nice to have. The nature talisman is definitely priority though. Wow, that was nice and lucky. That only took 35 kills. It's kind of nice because I've been here for like over 200 combined between all the talisman hunting. And of course the reason I wanted the nature talisman is the nice easy craft 50 nature runes task. In case you didn't know, because the troll quests are auto-completed in this region, you can buy another law talisman from Dunstan. Now they're nice easy rune crafting task here. Just gotta craft these law runes, and that'll be craft 50 law runes. Down to 7 to go. Annoyingly, I wish I had seen this one before I moved it to Yanil, because now I just have to basically spend a little bit more money, but there is actually a task to move the house to Talbury. So get that taken care of, and now I'll pay to move it right back. Okay, so spent a little bit of time at the Grand Exchange here doing some fire making. That's 75 fire making, which allows me to burn this magic log, which is a hard task, 100 points. I only had to burn like 200 or 300 of my teaks. It wasn't too bad. Plus, I'm probably going to be doing teaks to 99 fire making anyway, because they chop nice and quick. Alright, another little baby AFK grind here. I'm going to knock out 65 fletching, because that actually will complete 2 tasks, both to create and wield a Ushorpo. I also needed to do the Temple of Ikov, which is a quest I want to do for a nice little range boost after I get 16 times experience. That was actually really quick. I only needed like 300 thanks to the equilibrium experience. 65 fletching. That means that I can craft a Ushorpo, which is a task. Oh, never mind. It's just a task to wield it. Well, that plan kind of fell apart, but at least I still got one task. One of those weird things about playing League and having Endless Harvest is I needed some silver, and all the good silver mining places I could think of off the top of my head were all taken for some reason, and I was feeling lazy and not like world hopping. So I just remembered that there's actually 5 silver rocks down here in this, I guess the dig site dungeon or whatever. So I'm going to mine these, because it automatically banks anyway. It doesn't matter how remote they are. Apparently someone just didn't want their runite ore, and no one can take it. What a weird game mode. Another tiny little grind here. Oh, I just moved him on everyone. Oops. I need to hit 80 thieving so I can pickpocket a farmer. I got the Gloves of Silence, I got the dodgy necklaces ready to go, and with the upgraded food, this should be a breeze. Nice and straightforward. Let me go ahead and pickpocket a guard here. Get 80 thieving, and then I can pickpocket the hero. Wow. There we go. Hard task. And how many do I have left? Only 3 to go. Pretty easy, nice AFK task there. 100 sharks caught. 2 to go. Just crawling through the task list. There's always a couple that you see that you miss that are super easy. So I just finished off the spider task I got earlier in the episode and realized I still haven't gotten a task from Toriel here, so I grabbed it real quick. Alright, nice and easy. A novice game of pest control, which actually gives me enough tasks to unlock the next area. But I'm going to go ahead and complete an intermediate game as well, as long as I'm here and there's people. What is going on here? 5 spinners? Okay, there's an intermediary game. I know that there's another goal to complete a game with the guy over 100 HP, but I may come back for that later. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and unlock my next region. Alright, no reason delaying this at all. I've already made my decision. It's going to be Fremennik. If you can kind of tell, I've begun structuring myself around skilling and heading towards max, and I think that this region will be the best for that goal. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock it. Let's unlock the Fremennik province. There we go. So now we can head here anytime we want. Where does the lodestone take you? I wonder. But the really cool thing about the paths that I've taken to get to this point and unlock Fremennik is that I'm actually already halfway to the final relic. Usually this is the longest relic to get. You have to get 7,500 points to get it from the previous one, but because I've done a lot of high point value tasks already, I'm already halfway there, so it shouldn't be too bad, hopefully, to unlock it. So yeah, if that wasn't immediately obvious, I'm going to be doing a point rush to get that last relic before I do much else. I know I've said this for a couple of episodes now, but there's really no grinds I need to go for that don't involve getting that 16 times experience multiplier to be more efficient. The good news is, because I unlocked a new area, there are a lot of tasks that should be fairly easy to complete that I have available to me that I can do very quickly to get those tasks, or at least help get them faster. Of course, the Fremennik area auto-completes Dragon Slayer 2, which is a huge unlock because it has a lot of required quests for it that are also auto-completed, but we'll explore those in the next episode. So that's definitely going to be where I sign off. I'm really excited about the next video. I'm really excited to be able to explore the Fremennik region, explore some of the unlocks that it gives me, as well as get these last 3,500 points knocked out, which should be pretty quick, hopefully, with all of the new tasks available in the new region. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I've been having a blast with the series, and I hope you are having as much fun as I am. I hope your progress is going well. If you liked the video, please give it a like, give it a subscription, and check back soon for the next one. Thanks, and bye.